And this segment is for all the camera geeks and robot fans out there. So we're thrilled to have Claudia Barbiero of PTZOptics with us today. PTZ is one of our studio partners, and they've kindly provided us with a few cameras that will give us a bird's eye view, as you can see here, of the Avixa TV studio. So if you're around at the show, please come by and take a look. But Claudia, welcome. Wonderful to see you.
Thanks so much. It's great to see you guys too.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. How's everything going for you so far on this kind of pre-show day?
It's excellent, but I haven't been there in a few hours, so hopefully by the time I get back, it's all done.
Oh, good.
Yeah. That's usually how it works out.
Right? Good excuse.
Yeah.
Yes, you've got to film for Avixa TV. Let them do the work.
Yes. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
So before we get into the sort of the products and the technicalities of PTZOptics, I understand recently you went through a major organizational change. I'd love to hear about that and what it means for the employees, for the culture, the long-term vision.
Sure. So, well, you guys got the scoop. We haven't even announced it publicly yet.
Wow.
But last week we officially became an ESOP, basically an employee-owned company.
Incredible.
And it is pretty incredible. PTZOptics was founded in 2014 out of basically integration services company Haverford Systems, who realized there weren't any good PTZ cameras on the market.
Right.
And quickly, PTZOptics has become a robust and ever-growing company to the point now where we've decided to basically buy it, and now we are all owners of it. And I find it really exciting. I've recently joined PTZOptics last year because it's a family-owned company that now is an employee-owned company, but is experiencing exponential growth in an industry where most people are consolidating, or there's multiple acquisitions, either by private equity or venture capital. This just shows the strength and the belief in the future of our company moving forward. So it's very exciting times, and an exclusive for Avixa TV.
Yes.
Yeah, well, thank you very
We
much.
appreciate you bringing that here so we can make that announcement. So congratulations on that.
Yeah.
And as we well know, AI is everywhere, and all these companies are coming to the forefront. And we've seen so many AI focused startups come and go.
Yeah.
They're rising, they're falling. What lessons can you share that you've taken from this rapid turnover, and how has it really shaped PTZOptics, your approach and innovation and longevity, and it's kept you guys around for so long?
You know, I think it's a really good question. There's twofold things happening. In the sort of robotic, automated camera control industry realm technology, AI and computer vision-enabled technology has been a key part of that for a long time. But when we really look at AI and sort of open source and no-code solutions, there are a lot of startups or very niche applications that are available today, and some of them are really slick. But what we at PTZOptics are looking at is how can we enable the integrator to actually take advantage of these technologies themselves and actually create customized solutions for their customers. For two reasons. One is they can do this a lot faster now themselves in a highly customized way. Something that an independent developer may not even know a customer will need. And it has taken a long time to develop some of these applications, and we are now in a state of exponential growth. So what we embrace is really focusing on being open integration and actually empowering both our clients and the end users to take advantages to do crazier and crazier things with our cameras, basically. So I think you'll see more and more, less and less unique AI applications and more highly customized solutions that the AV integrators are developing themselves.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and I know that you've leaned heavily into the open integration side of things. I know from things like GitHub resources to education programs. Why was that openness so important to you, and what do you think it unlocks for integrators and the broader AV systems?
It's a great question, because at PTZ we leaned heavily and very intentionally into being open and open integration since day one. And so for that reason, we highly prize our strategic partners, both our integration partners, but also empowering AV integrators. So like you said, it's not just about documentation and educational materials. We believe so strongly in our beta testing group and having a very open community there, providing resources for free on GitHub, RESTful APIs, again, just so that the AV market doesn't exist in silos. You know, we need to not look at proprietary solutions, but actually empower our customers to do more. And you'll see even more announcements coming from us in the coming weeks, not just about great integration partners that we have, especially in the AI and computer vision reasoning space, visual reasoning space, excuse me, but also with our own solutions where we're going to be putting stuff out there so that integrators can take it and customize it and use it for free, because we are all about empowering them ultimately to do what's needed for not just the Pro AV market, but also looking at new revenue streams. So sort of beyond the conference room in places like healthcare, industrial manufacturing, broadcasting, and beyond.
Yeah, and I think it's so smart as well, I think, to have that approach of openness when we talk about our industries where there's so much convergence going on, whether it's the AV-IT convergence, the AV and broadcast convergence, to have that openness really kind of fits in nicely kind of hand in glove with that approach and what's happening in the industry.
Well, look, it reduces risk, but what it really does, the real benefit to the integrators being able to provide highly customized solutions fast. So their time to revenue is much faster. There's not these long development and integration cycles. Literally can utilize the tools that are out there today to create these highly customized ecosystems and workflows with a variety of vendors. And that's ultimately what we're showing here at ISE. Of course, it's best-in-class cameras, but we're showing unique and fully integrated workflow solutions for education, for industrial, for live streaming, so that customers can actually come to the booth and see all the components with a lot of our strategic partners. We've got killer demos with Sennheiser and Audio-Technica showing voice tracking. We've got a company called Detect It that does industrial manufacturing, auto detection of defects on a manufacturing line. We're literally showing the end-to-end ecosystem at our booth, so people can walk away with ideas or literally like a laundry list of what they need to go and buy after this if they want to get into that market.
That's amazing. Yeah, some pretty heavyweight partnerships that you struck up there. Amazing.
Absolutely. And so everybody who's here definitely needs to stop by the booth and take a look at how you are really helping to enable people to customize and extend what your technology can do. But I'd love if you could dive a little bit deeper. And I know, because right now everybody, I feel a little bit overwhelmed by AI, and I think there's a lot of other people who are in the same boat about the whole AI technology hype. But could you share just some practical real world examples of what they can actually do, with this openness and with PTZOptics technology, and once they have it in their hands?
It's tough because it basically is the sky's the limit. So with PTZOptics, you have unlimited control options, which is you can use a joystick, you can use a web-based interface, you can do this remotely. But now with AI and visual reasoning technology, now those camera controls can become automated based on what the camera is actually seeing. So this now becomes limitless potential, because it's really what action do you need taken, and not just a camera action, what action as part of your enterprise IP, that whole ecosystem do you want? Do you want an alert to sound? Do you want something to be notified? All based on what the AI or the computer is literally seeing happening in the video in real time. So again, another sneak peek, you'll see in about a week, we'll be sharing a lot of these resources with the AV community and the broadcasting community for free, so that they can actually play around with visual reasoning tech and actually spark ideas, whether it's, like I said, in industrial manufacturing or even in a live broadcast like this, to say, well, a lot of people in the audience are smiling, so maybe we should let the host keep going with this interview. And no, but literally it could
That's
be
what we're seeing here.
Behind the scenes.
But no, literally, it's the sky's the limit based on what's being seen through the live video feed. So again, that's what's so exciting for integrators, is its chance to really diversify and find new markets and new applications for their skills and grow revenue ultimately.
See, they always know what's coming up and what's next, even when they're trying to wrap it up.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Claudia, can you tell everybody what booth you're at?
Sure. We're at booth 5K200, but we're also here in the Avixa TV studio, so we'd love for you to stop by here and see the cameras here. It's really cool with the whole control room, so you can see all the different opportunities you have for even automating a live broadcast.
Wonderful.
So,
Well, we can't thank you enough for stopping by.
Thank you so much for having me.
Fantastic
Absolute
PTZ
pleasure.
cameras. We
Really
really
appreciate
it.
All right.